What's up, guys? We're live. If you are watching this on the recording, feel free to skip ahead. It'll probably just be a couple minutes of us talking, but yeah, we're here just answering questions. Oh, just kidding. We have 4 people right now. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know. But Josiah, what have you been up to today?
What's up? What have I been up to today? I wanted to purchase a bunch of inventory, but the other day went and closed down one of my banks because
You closed down the whole company?
the whole company shut it down, liquidated. It's a tax evasion technique.
I see. It's a good time for that.
Yeah. No, I had a local bank that I've been using for a little while and just not happy with them. And so in closing that, it delayed some of my Amazon payments. So
Yeah,
I didn't have.
You have a substitute set up already, or?
Yeah, I've had 2 banks for, I don't know, like 8 months now.
Oh, okay.
For the business, and was just closing that one, and apparently I still had that one connected in some way, and Amazon was like, naughty, you can't get your payout till you fix your it was the debit card was the problem.
I see. They didn't do the whole like temporary suspension thing until they get verification.
I had that last year when I switched the payout. Okay, so that's what it was this time. It was my debit card that's connected for the Amazon seller charge, the $39.99.
Yeah.
You have to have a debit card connected at all times.
Yeah.
Even though I have, like they have thousands of my money, they want that debit card so they can get their $40.
Yeah, it's not like your payout's ever gonna have $40 in it.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre. But so last night I listed a bunch of eBay stuff from my
finally.
Yeah, all those returns.
Yeah.
It was I don't know, probably like $5 or $6 grand worth of stuff.
Yeah. Kind of
terrible. And some of it's already sold. I already sold a couple hundred this morning. And then
did you do the whole like auction it for 7 days so you can ship it all out one go? You didn't want to do that?
No, I decided to just buy it now. I don't.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've done an auction.
Yeah.
And I still do some merchant. I mean, you can see here. See all my bolos. I still do some merchant fulfilled stuff. I don't mind shipping merchant fulfilled or eBay stuff here and there. Just not in the quantity that I want to be selling.
I can't stand shipping stuff.
No.
No, I just I think that's what was holding me back for a really long time. Like I'm just so slow at listing and shipping things. Like my processes are just like not great for that. So Prep Center.
Yeah. No, that's a game changer. So you were doing eBay, just eBay for a couple of years?
Probably like a year. Yeah. You would have a Cabela's mug.
Oh, with the gun?
He's from Alaska, by the way, if you guys don't know. If you guys don't know, this is Josiah Bacon Bagel, AK. And yeah, he's been selling on Amazon for quite a while now. You're doing like an average of $60K a month, probably.
January, February, I was mid-60s. March, I think mid-50, a little lower. And I don't know what will happen this month. But last year, we were around 450 maybe total for the year. So pretty happy with that. That was first year full time. So
that's sick. Yeah, my first year full time was probably half of that. But yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. What have you been up to today?
Today, let's see. It was a lot of bookkeeping. I was talking with Val for a good bit in the morning. He's edited the first YouTube video that he's edited, and so he had like a draft, and so I went through and watched it and like made all the revisions and stuff. Or I didn't make the revisions. I was like saying like I'd like a little bit more like this, change some of the captions and stuff. So I did that in the morning. Bought a lot of inventory.
So you said this, is that somebody you hired for video editing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that's been like, he's done such a good job so far. Yeah. Tucker, what's up? Josiah, what were you gonna say? I cut you off, and then we'll answer this.
No, I'm excited to see how that video editing goes for you, because that's definitely something that I want to try hiring someone for here in the future.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like a learning curve. It's not a learning curve, but like there's a few things to set up that like take a lot of time for a couple of days. But I think in the long run, it's going to save a lot of time. And like the video already looks so much better than my other videos. Like so much better. Yeah. We'll go ahead and Tucker, how much did you guys spend today? I don't know how much I spent today, but this week it's 15,000. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
15K this week. Been pushing to try and get this month to be 100K.
I'm trying to see what I spent today. Not much. A couple hundred.
Well, you went hard like 2 days ago, didn't you? I remember you were posting on your story about that one.
Yeah, well,
that fast moving 38%.
Well, yeah, while we were in Miami, I didn't do anything. I just like took a week off, and so I'm kind of catching up from that. I'm the past couple months I've been trying to spend 50 grand in the month, and I've been, well, let's see. Last month I hit that actually, March. And February I was pretty close. This month I'm like pretty well behind because
Miami.
Yeah, because of Miami. I've only worked like a week this month. And that's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours those days. I've spent like almost 12 grand this month.
Nice. Yeah, and I feel like if you wanted to be like working like complete full days, like you could be spending a lot more if you wanted to.
Definitely. Yeah, and I'm I think my first shipments are hitting Tiger Lily today. I saw her checking some stuff in, so I'm excited to see how that works because yeah, that other prep center. I think I'm done.
Yeah. Rodriguez, what's up? It's kind of delayed, but good to see you in here. Rodriguez, what have you been up to today? You know Rodriguez, don't you, Josiah? Have you seen him on Instagram? He's
I don't know if we've talked, but I know who you are, man.
Sick. I wish I was doing this at 17.
You're 17?
He's 17. Well, I think he's still 17.
Not even legal. Your mom owns a nice corporation, huh?
His cousin.
His cousin?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Dude, it's weird. I was trying to help a 17-year-old get their Amazon account set up. It was like complicated stuff. It's like you need to file it with your parents' info and your parents' bank, but you also need to have like your own personal bank underneath their bank. And like with Amazon, it's just, I feel like you're walking on eggshells to not like mess something up at the start.
Wow. That's tricky. When did you open your Amazon account? A couple of years?
I was like 14, so like in 2005. No, I'm just kidding. I wish.
No,
it was like 2 years.
That's when Jeff started the website, right?
I thought it was like 97.
Yeah, it's definitely 90 something. Oh, I was asking because I opened up a second account sometime last year, and the process to open the account was way different from the first account. They've changed it a lot. I had to do a Zoom call with some guy in like India and like hold up my driver's license and stuff, and he like interrogated me, and I had to like show him physical bank statements over a camera. It was weird.
Yeah, they've changed it in the last like year. My brother opened one like literally like a month ago. He had to get on a Zoom call, I think. I don't know. They just want to like make sure you are who you are. So we got Christiana in the house, my wife.
What's up? I got a question for you, Seth.
Yeah, what's up?
We were talking in Miami about return rates.
Oh gosh, yeah.
How do I look that up?
Let's see. I think my return rates are like astronomically high.
110%.
Like all of my purchases get returned in order for them to actually sell.
And then you just ship them back to the guy you bought them from on eBay, right?
Yep, that's the whole model. I just love sending things to Amazon and then getting it back 2 months later. Yesterday, made an order with FBA boys. You had to have a reseller permit for that, don't you? Or did you? I was like literally about to, and then I didn't have a reseller permit.
I made an order with them maybe a couple weeks ago.
Anything happened with that yet? Probably inbound.
It's getting checked in. The sales rank isn't as good as I thought it was when I bought it. So we'll see how long it takes to sell, but there's good margin there.
Nice.
Yeah. They want a reseller cert if you have one.
Yeah.
If your state does them. Alaska doesn't, so I didn't have to.
Oh, I see. I'm trying to find out this let's see, this return. I forget exactly. So what I did, I think this is it. You go to reports, fulfillment, and then you go to FBA customer returns. So what we're doing right now, everyone, if you guys want to follow along and put it in the chat, is what your return rate is. So let's see. I don't know exactly how to shoot. What? Dang, I don't remember exactly how to do it. Someone told me like a couple months ago.
So I got a sheet that shows like every return I've had.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here.
209 FBA returns in the last 365 days. That sounds pretty good. Less than one a day.
I'm calculating for the last 30 days. Let's see here.
30.
I have 72 returns in the last 30 days.
Oh, dude. Wow. Hey, I've got 22 in the last 30.
But got to put yourself out there to make money, I guess.
Yeah.
And take some of those L's.
Oh, man.
So Tucker, you were also looking at they have a catalog or something. Yeah, there's a way to. Yeah, I just don't know. There was a way that has a whole like percentage, but I just don't know. There's just a lot of data in Amazon.
Yeah, it's all hidden. I did used to get a lot of merchant fulfilled returns, and my USPS guy came by one day. He's like, "Mr. Nagel, you're our #1 customer."
Wow.
Like,
does that make you feel
thank you. Without people like you, I wouldn't have a job. And I was like, wow. That's a cool perspective instead of complaining about how many
Yeah.
packages there are.
Dude, most people complain.
Yeah, no, this dude loves
That's a
it.
great perspective.
And he's probably like 60. He's not a young guy.
Look at you creating jobs, Mr. Nagel. Yes, sir.
Keeping
they
the
have
government
one
alive.
page. One page with like 10 items usually. You got some gloves. Yeah, I probably should go ahead and get my reseller cert, but it's just haven't gotten around to it yet. If you guys have any questions, let us know. But yeah, I feel like FBA boys is a cool option for like wholesale, but like don't really want to get like that deep in the weeds with it to start.
Yeah, some of the stuff, the margin's a lot lower than other opportunities I have, but it's so easy because they ship it to the warehouse for you.
Right.
You just, pay once and then answer a couple emails, sending the stickers back and forth, and easy way to spend money.
Yeah. Yeah. Tucker was scared of the gloves. There was only one seller on the listing. Could have been the brand. That's fair, but I mean, you do have the receipt though. Like you have a wholesale receipt for it. Like that is pretty secure. I mean, I guess you'd have to deal with a bunch of garbage if something happened, but what goals does everyone have for 2022 in sales? Like the overall Tucker's comments cracking me up. Invoice FBA boys spelled with a Z. We're legit.
It was a dollar sign for the S.
But they do have like the actual receipt from the person that they bought it from, so I think that works. But then again, I've never done it before, so
they're supposedly getting it from distributors, right? Not off eBay or Craigslist
or AliExpress or Craigslist.
Yeah, or that there's that train in like LA that you get free stuff from, right?
What train is this?
Oh, there's just all the a train. I think it's in LA that gets robbed all the time.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, look it up. There's some crazy videos of just packages all over.
Oh, just like they're all like Amazon packages.
Yeah, USPS, UPS, whatever. The train gets robbed at a depot. I actually had a customer message me one time. They're like, "Hey, like something's wrong with my tracking. I think it got stolen from the train." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Sounds like a good sourcing method.
Yeah. And so I had to look it up, and I guess it's a somewhat legitimate concern that their package got robbed from the chain. That didn't happen with the package in question, but
wholesale receipt from the FBA boys. FBA boys. No, but they have legit receipts, as far as I know. But yeah, what are your guys's sales goals for 2022? I came into the year wanting to do 500K. I'm raising that. It's more like monthly goals. I want to do at least like 90K a month and probably 100K a month, and then Q4 pump it up some more.
You're probably already halfway to 500K.
I think we both are. You're around like 200, aren't you?
Yeah, a little over.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I think we're like very similar. Like I think I saw your sales graph. Like my year to date is like 221. Yeah, we're like very similar, I think. But your 12-month is so much higher than mine. My 12-month is like 350, I think. You've been like solid at this for longer than me.
Yeah, I'm over 500K for 12 months. That's a cool number to see.
Yeah. You can officially call yourself a mid six-figure Amazon seller, like 𝗬𝗂 was for several months there.
Mid six-figure, yeah.
Have you seen his YouTube videos? He's like, "Hi, I'm a college student, mid six-figure Amazon seller." Like, oh, that's interesting. That's a cool way to say it. I need to get to 400K so I can say I'm a mid six-figure Amazon seller.
That's funny.
And now he says I'm a high six-figure Amazon seller. I kind of like the extra layer of like transparency there.
High six-figure.
Yeah.
So yeah, mid six-figure. That's where I'm at.
Yes, sir. I just started in January. Goals first 100K. Now it's 200K. So 200K a month, or not 200K a month. 200K a year is doing an average of 16,000 in sales. It's a good goal to have. If you do that, I think you can make full-time income with it. I think so, depending on your margins. It's so variable what actual profit is.
I think my first year, this would have been 2020. I was still doing it part-time and a lot of eBay as well. I think I was around 200 something in total for the year.
It was like part-time and eBay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2020 I only started Amazon in September. So I did hardly anything. I did like 5K because I was still doing eBay. Josiah, are you in the eBay game too?
The eBay game?
The eBay. Some of the eBay game.
I did. I started with eBay many years ago, like as a kid, dabbled here and there. And then I was a year or two ago doing a lot of thrift store eBay flips and some local auction houses.
I never got into that. That sounds cool.
I found a couple crazy good flips right at the beginning of the pandemic. I think it was from an estate. I picked up a ton of like model car kits, and that was like the perfect time. Everybody just got locked up. They were looking for hobbies, and those sold pretty well.
Yeah.
But I had to like sort through them, make sure they had all the parts, and yeah. Now that I'm doing more FBA stuff, it's hard to convince myself to take photos and create listings. But
yeah,
I've got like 60 or so things on eBay right now.
Remember the Depop days? Yeah, so in 2020, I mostly sold on this app called Depop. And I did a mix of, I would sell used clothes, and then I also had like a little 35 items, like necklaces that I modeled, and I got them all from AliExpress. It was fun. It was just like high margin. They didn't sell super quick, but like it was a good, consistent, like extra bit to like push me up to do full-time numbers, which was fun.
You were a necklace model.
And I modeled necklaces like the silver chains, the gold chains, like snakes, like spiders, dragons.
With like a big gold dollar sign or something.
I never got that hard with it, but just like a nice like typical like gold chain.
Yeah.
Like the thin ones, the thick ones. I had Christiana modeled some like heart like girl style ones. Those did well too. It was fun.
Is Depop just clothing kind of stuff, or like
it's like a place. I feel like it's a place where like 18 to 24-year-olds go and they like buy like hip vintage stuff. And so like the necklaces are kind of like that as well. Yeah, people are really into the vintage stuff on there.
Gotcha. The good old days.
The good old days. No, it's kind of it's not my favorite app, but it's fine. Amazon's my thing. How was your order with FBA boys? And Tucker doesn't seem like it's going super well. Not great so far. Product had 1 week lead time, so I checked back 1 week after ordering. They said due to distributor issues, your order has an extra 2-week delay.
Oof.
That's unfortunate.
And they've got your money, huh?
Yeah, that's a bummer. I've had that happen on other sites too, and I'm just like, all right, cancel the order.
You know, that reminds me. I had this one order it was for like a wooden knife block. I found one at a thrift store for like $10, and I sold it within a week for $150. It was brand new, like still wrapped.
Nice.
Pretty sweet sale. So, and because nobody else on Amazon had it, so I picked the price and it sold.
Yeah.
I went online and tried to find more, and everybody said they were sold out. Well, I found one site that said they had it up for sale. So I order it, and then I get an email like a week later saying like back order due to manufacturer, whatever. And I was like, okay, how long is it going to take? Well, I hate when sites do that. They don't really have it.
And they say like a delivery date.
Yeah. Nine of the 10 sites selling it are honest, and they say we're out of stock. But then there's one that's like, yeah, we'll take your money. And I completely forgot about that order. I thought I had canceled it. This was like a year ago. And just a month ago, I see a $300 charge, and they send me an email. And so I messaged them, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Did you get the stuff? Are you the only guy on Amazon with these? Just made that.
Like the manufacturer, I guess it was some pandemic thing. Like the manufacturer's been pumping them out now, and everybody's selling them on Amazon. So it's not lucrative. So I went to cancel the order, and the guy was giving me a hard time. I was like, come on, man. This is an order from a year ago. I don't even live at that house anymore. Please don't mail it there.
Jeez. Yeah, lead times. Bunch of fun. Josiah, do you have any VAs?
I've got one right now. I've had a couple employee or contract type employees over the last year, 2 years. I had 2 ladies locally that sourced books for me for a little bit. That worked okay. Learned a lot from it, mainly being people that work for you will never be as invested or motivated as you are yourself. That was the big thing there. Because it was like, I can find 50 books in an hour, and I'm offering these people $1 or $2 per book. They can be making like $40-50 an hour. And for whatever reason, they never came even anywhere close to those numbers. It's just motivation. But yeah, right now I've got a VA doing mostly manual sourcing for OA leads. I've had her a month and a half now. Good so far.
Should clip some of these clips later and post them on Instagram. Could definitely do that. Just all the little stories. Would be fun.
Have your editor guy do it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Nice.
Eventually, all in good time.
Yeah.
But Yeah. Yeah, it's super helpful because like the sourcing employee that I have, Roseanne, like if I like come across a brand that I'm interested in and like there's a bunch of different model numbers or like different sizes or something, I can just say like, hey, like look at these like 20 links and like fill out all the information and like see if you can find it profitably. And that just saves so much time and like gives a good job as well, instead of me spending like 2 hours digging through all that.
So you have her scrubbing through eBay stuff too? Or is she looking at other sites as well? Just eBay?
Mostly eBay. Yeah. And sometimes what I do is like, you know how it goes when you're sourcing stuff, the pages kind of like recommend other things to you. Have you noticed that?
Amazon does? Or are you talking about eBay?
Both.
Yeah.
So like as I'm sourcing, I'll often just like open another tab on the side and then just like put all those links like in a list and then just email her before her day and just say, hey, can you look at these? Have a lot of luck with that.
The rabbit trail.
Yep. Instead of me searching the rabbit trail, like have someone who's trained look through the rabbit trail, and then I can go back and like see all the data there and be like, okay, well these 4 here are like really like good things to look after. It's cool. What time is it there in Alaska? Are you 6 hours behind or 5?
Not
are you
that
California
far.
time?
4 hours from East Coast.
Okay.
So 1 hour from California.
Okay, so 4 hours.
3:30 right now.
Nice.
3:35.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these people are from East Coast, and so it's like all dark there right now. But like both of us were just like, it's completely light out.
Yeah, because it's 5:30 there in Colorado.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to get some good sunlight here. Summer is coming.
Is it like abnormally long at this point in the year or not? Not yet.
Not yet. We're probably around 12 hours of sunlight.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
I think we are too. Yeah.
Yeah. You see the fees are going up for Amazon?
Man, we're going to go out of business, Josiah. We're going to go out of business.
5%.
Dang. 5% of the 15% or the 17%. It's under 1%. No difference.
Yeah. It's like a $3.15 charge goes to like $3.25. It's like,
yeah. And have you seen RevSeller, how it has like a box you can tick for that? Did you notice that today?
I'm gonna go look right now.
I saw that, and I was on like a $300 item.
Oh yeah.
And it was like a difference of 20 cents. Like
okay.
I was just like, yeah, whatever. Okay, cool.
Huge. Well, 20 cents isn't gonna make anything I'm selling profitably be unprofitable. Yeah, I was going
scared about it.
Go ahead.
Unless you're scared about it, then you'll be like, oh shoot, well the fees are up. I'm not gonna try as hard.
Yeah, Amazon's saturated.
Kevin, we were just talking about the 5% fee and how Amazon's completely saturated now. Had to end my stream because the audio was so trash. Why was it trash? That sucks. I feel like, yeah.
Can you hear me now, Kevin?
Dang, Mr. Nagel has a microphone. Wow.
Don't use it as much as I should.
Bacon bagel. Do you just like love bagels? Do you not put like an egg on it too, or what?
Last name. So last name is Nagel, and a lot of people have trouble with that. But everybody knows how to spell bagel, right?
Right.
So I had friends in middle school that would call me Bagel for whatever reason. And bacon is wonderful.
Bacon is wonderful. 5% increase. I'm quitting Amazon now, for sure.
See you, Kevin. Good luck out there.
Fancy with the mic today. Dude, I need to get a mic. I think my webcam has like a sound canceling thing, but doesn't have a mic.
Well, your video is definitely way better than mine. Can you see like the stripes coming down my screen?
I'm just kidding. No, no, I don't see them.
Oh, okay. I see it. I've got this like shop light up here that messes with cameras.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible lighting.
Yeah, I'm sitting right next to a window, like in front of me. Oh, wait. Is my
Oh, I can open my window.
I guess my webcam isn't working. That's very fun.
Oh, that's better.
Wait, no, I could have sworn I was using my better headset for this. Or not headset, webcam. But then I put my finger in front of the laptop one. I guess I didn't connect it right. That's great. We'll figure it out. Sound good for no mic, Seth. Wow. Thank you.
You do. You really do. Yeah.
Maybe I need to just go ahead and buy a mic so I can be perfect. Kevin, I feel like you have a mic, or don't you? So why was the audio wrong? So I feel like all your equipment's like more higher tier than this. Like I have like a $30 head, like a webcam. When did you guys get your first Amazon loan? I have one sitting in my account right now, and but I've never accepted it. I keep being a goody two shoes, and my like past revenue has always been too low, and they keep declining me. But if I like said I did like 90K a month for the next 12 months, I feel like they'd accept me. But like the last 12 months has been like 300K, so they keep declining me. But no loans. What about you, Josiah? When did you get your first Amazon loan?
I've actually never borrowed any money for Amazon. I started with about $200 a couple of years ago. Did some eBay stuff, and I've just cash flowed it into what I've got today. And then I think the only other money I've ever put into this business is I put 11 or 12 grand in like November, I think, of 2021. But other than that, I don't use credit cards or anything like that either. Yeah,
putting another 10K in like definitely helps though, that's for sure.
Yeah. My I mean, you can look at my sales. It saw immediately jumped that next month.
Yeah, I did a similar thing. I used a 0% APR card, 10K in December. So it's not an Amazon loan, but it was a loan. I ended up paying it back in like February because it was a personal card. I never should have done that, but I was educated, and it tanked my utilization, and I'm just recovering from that to this day. But it's fine. Credit score went up recently. But yeah, that helped a lot. Like the extra money did help a lot.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't borrow money along the way, because I made a lot of mistakes, and those mistakes, when you're talking about a couple $100 here and there, not a big impact, but I definitely would have gotten in trouble a few times if I was borrowing thousands through credit or a loan or something. So
Yeah, you could have gone hard on like a variation listing that didn't sell or something.
yeah, I'm
Or like
glad I
one of those. Yeah.
glad I grew slowly with the capital and learned along the way.
Yeah. I have a mic, but it was messing up, so we tried no mic. No mic. Don't recommend it. Yeah. I'll get there eventually. Wait, Seth, what are you getting declined for? So in my Amazon account right now, there's a $23 loan, $23,000 loan. Here, do you want a cheeseburger? Declined. Yeah, 23K loan. I think it was similar to that last month, and I applied for it with what my numbers were for the last 12 months, and it was like 290K annual sales because I was doing books and like not doing OA hardly at all early last year. And so I've gotten declined for that twice because I don't really feel like saying my fake income. And like my credit cards are like fine for now. It's like less interest. Why no credit card? Well, like you were talking about it before, like you feel like you would have made expensive mistakes and like you'd rather do that with your own money.
Yeah. When I was starting out, for sure, I'm glad I didn't borrow money in any way, because of those mistakes. And then I didn't, when I lose a couple $100 or a couple thousand of my own money, the only person that's mad is myself. I don't have a credit card bill that's accruing interest or anything like that. And I'm happy with the amount of capital I've got right now, and I've got other money invested in other businesses. I don't like borrowing money. Don't like owing anybody anything. I enjoy the freedom that brings.
Yeah. I think I was even like, I think I grew up with Dave Ramsey as like the thought for no credit cards. And I think I think that's great advice for like if you're not in business, and especially if you don't know what you're doing. But like if you're really wanting to scale and you know what you're doing, like you can use other people's money, but it's kind of up to like the way that you want to do things,
Yeah.
So there's no right answer there, but I personally will probably keep using some credit and some like lump of money that I have, kind of a mix. I feel like I have enough in the business that I'm usually able to like pay my statement balance. So I'm not really even paying much interest. I've been using payability for the last month though, so that's expensive, but I'm going to stop using payability pretty soon.
Did you
pretty expensive.
Did you check out Raphael's trick?
I did. So I've been spending that. They have like, so it's like 2% of your overall sales that they take from. But then there's a card that you can go and spend that money back at a 2%. And they gave me a discounted rate for the interest. So it's still expensive because the numbers come out pretty like, yeah, it's expensive, but it's better with that card. Yeah. It's a good solution for now. I needed to get my credit score back up and therefore like lower that utilization. And I needed to pay taxes because I didn't do the whole thing where I saved money like all year. I wanted it to be an inventory.
You finished your taxes already?
No, the guy needs to get back to me.
I'm still working on mine.
Still working on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he doesn't get back to me tomorrow morning, it's going to be a drag. but we will see. Yeah, you're working on yours still?
Yeah, because I changed from it was a sole prop at the beginning of the year. Then I switched to an LLC. Then I switched to like a S corp, and so that got a little funky, a little more complicated.
Yeah.
I think someday if I want to get additional money for my businesses, I'd probably go with a private investor or someone who I could bring on as like a business partner. That's what I personally would prefer. Someone who's a little more invested than in the success of what's done with that money.
That's expensive though.
Sure, yeah.
But that makes sense. And that way you could get help too. So
yeah. Or maybe I'll just keep printing money on Amazon and then do what I want with that.
Just keep taking that $3 loan all day. Yes, sir. Declined for a cheeseburger at McDonald's. You just go to McDonald's and have a $23 cheeseburger and declined. I mean, that's basically what you're doing if you pay for it with a credit card. It's basically a loan. Taking a loan.
Yeah, you kind of are taking a loan for a cheeseburger. That's funny.
I didn't know they could offer it and decline it. Yeah, so basically they give it to you. They give it to you, but you still have to like enter some information. It takes like it's super quick. And then also when Amazon loans are offered, it's sometimes not from Amazon. It's sometimes from Goldman Sachs. It's sometimes from Lendistry. Mine have been from Goldman Sachs recently through Amazon. Is Josiah a Lego investor or just a builder?
Probably couldn't say Lego investor. Why are you looking at Legos in the background? My wife particularly has recently in the last year gotten into building Legos. I definitely flip Legos here and there when lucrative, but I'm not holding Legos for years or anything like that.
I feel like Miles isn't a Lego investor. He's a S&P 500 investor. I feel like.
Well, I saw that article maybe like 6 months ago that said the average rate of return for Legos like beats the S&P 500 over the like last couple decades.
Just devote an extra room in your house.
Yeah.
Did that include like storage costs? I'm curious.
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe you could get some NFT Legos going. And then there's no storage costs. You just need a hard drive.
Exactly. And then you lose the hard drive and then you're screwed.
With all your Bitcoins on it, right?
Yeah. Can't buy anything for a month because of taxes. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, better than not buying stuff for 11 months because of taxes. In my book, but.
Oh man, yeah, we'll see what my tax bill is.
Don't act like you don't like building them too.
You caught me. What's up, Kelly? That's my wife.
What's up, Kelly? Good to meet you. Cristiano was saying that we should. This is weird. I'm inviting myself to Alaska, but.
Well, I can't keep you from coming. It's a pretty big state.
It's true. Yeah, but.
Come on up sometime.
Be fun. We'll probably be on here for maybe like 5 more minutes or so. We're getting close to an hour, but if you guys have any other questions, let us know. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Getting those loans. Big loans for
cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger loans.
That's why Kevin can't pay his taxes.
Too many cheeseburger loans, Kevin.
It's okay.
Utilization too high. He has like a 20K limit. It's like 12K cheeseburgers.
A lot of cheeseburgers.
I wonder if you can sell. I'm gonna look up cheeseburger on Amazon and see what comes up. Cheeseburger.
That reminds me, my dentist the other day was telling me I should sell coconuts. Forgot to look up if you can buy a coconut on
Let's see
Amazon.
here. You look up coconuts, I'll look up cheeseburgers. Cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's a little product research.
Yeah. There's a cheeseburger backpack. See if we can get the small and light action going.
Look at that.
Cheeseburgers.
Fresh coconuts, set of 3. Talking about bundle here.
Wow, getting fancy with the bundles.
$12.05 with $4.19 delivery. That's not bad. $16. You can get coconuts to your house.
Wait, legit coconuts? Drop the ASIN.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go back to Miami and get some supply.
Yeah. Let's see, how do I?
Do you see the chat on the right?
It won't let me. I sent it to you in the private chat.
Oh, I see. Wait, we have a. Where is it?
No, let's see. Here's the trick. Will they send the coconuts to Alaska? A lot of people won't ship to Alaska.
They're like, shoot, we have no profit anymore.
They will. They will ship to Alaska. It's actually the polar bear store will ship coconuts to Alaska. No way. Their storefront is in Doral, Florida. That's Miami, dude.
They're literally at the beach just like,
yeah. That's hilarious.
Do you have invoices?
They just like send a picture of the tree they picked it from.
South Beach.
Let's see what else they sell.
Do you guys buy products on the weekend or take off? Usually when I'm in Miami on the weekend, I try and like up my income by listing on the 3-pack coconut listing, but
that's only a weekend activity.
Yeah, I mean, like I make enough during the week, but on the weekends I go hard. I try and like hit like a weekly goal. So it kind of depends on where I'm at with my weekly goal. I usually buy at least a little bit every day. Like I think I'm slightly compulsive and I buy inventory every day, but Josiah is a little better with his boundaries there than I am. I'm working on it. But I mean, you probably buy stuff often, like most days, but not every day.
Yeah. I've had a lot of transitions in my life the last couple of years, you know, from going active duty military end of 2020, along with the whole pandemic was going on that year. We planned on going full time with our travel business, but like the government said it was illegal to travel, so that didn't work. So I had to like quickly figure out how to do Amazon full time. That took a little while to get up to speed in 2021. And I definitely at the beginning of the year had a tough time with like work-life boundaries. It's probably how you describe it. That's tough, yeah. Especially when you're at the point, at that point, like the business wasn't producing enough income for us to really live off of. We used a little bit of savings here and there, or we like drastically reduced our budget. But I'm in a much better place now, and I don't have a normal routine. That's something I have been thinking about trying to do. I just kind of work when I feel like it. Sometimes that's on the weekend. Usually I try to keep it Monday to Friday.
That would be a good place to be. Just kind of work when you feel like it. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on like what your values are too, you know. Like if you're wanting to just take Amazon to the moon and like 24/7 grind it, like work when you want to doesn't make any sense. But like if you want the work-life balance and like want to like have a balanced life, like that's really good. So it's kind of about like figuring out what's good for you and your family and like where you're at in life. Like if you're 18, like it might be time to just like grind to the wall and like make a life for yourself. But depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, definitely. I think a couple of the speakers, I think Caleb Roth and Dave can read. I don't know his actual name.
He's a cool guy.
Dave something. They were talking about your business purpose, business goals. Like if you're just chasing money, you'll never get there. And so is like, is it just money you're after? Is it like what are your goals? And I've thought about that too. Like the numbers I sold last year are still unbelievable to me. And so it's like, of course I want to double it this year. And if I keep wanting to double it the next 40 years of my life, where will I be? Is that where I want to be? So that's definitely a balance that's hard to figure out.
Yeah, it takes some intentionality and prayer and community and just being wise about things.
Yeah.
Like if you want to just work a couple hours a week, like that's great. If you want to grind, great. Regardless, you need skills to do either. So you still got to learn skills. What's the time zone? Oh yeah, go ahead, Josiah.
I was gonna ask, what are your long-term goals with Amazon? Is this just something you're gonna do for a little bit, or do you see yourself doing Amazon full-time like 5-10 years from now?
Yeah, I honestly don't. I don't even know. Yeah, we'll see. This year for sure, probably the next year and probably the next year, but kind of like goodness knows, like look back at yourself like 3 years. I don't know what the next 3 years are going to be like.
Oh yeah. And who knows, tomorrow Amazon could start, they could add in a 5% fuel surcharge and we might all quit just like Kevin.
Jeez. Seth, who made your thumbnail? It's clean. Yeah. I recently just hired a guy named Val, and he's doing such a good job. He's probably going to be rewatching this, so I want him to hear that. He's doing great. Yeah. Very, very happy with his work. So your VAs just give leads Monday through Friday. For me, I pay Roseanne a bonus to work on Saturdays if she wants to. So she can have extra income if she wants to, or she can take off Saturday if she wants to. Easter. Oh yeah, let's just go back. Do you have your virtual assistant working on Saturday or Monday through Friday, or like how does that go for you? And then we'll probably wrap up in a minute or two.
Just Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. This is something I like debated back and forth a little bit. Do you pay her hourly or just like a flat monthly salary?
Flat.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do not care. Like she probably works like 25 hours a week. For all I know, I don't know, but she like gets what I want done. So like if she's fast about it, and like if there's days where I want her to do a lot, like she'll do it. So
okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
I do the same.
I set up like a timesheet just because I was curious like how much time she's spending, and I haven't even looked at it in weeks. I think she's probably still filling it out. Giona, if you're watching, great job.
Yeah. Easter. Seeing both sets of the family. Christiana's side and my side. Seeing my parents on Saturday, seeing Christiana's on Sunday. Are your parents in Alaska?
No, all my family's on the East Coast.
East Coast. Well, yeah, it was good hanging out with you guys. Josiah, this was a bunch of fun. I'd love to do this again. Hope Absolutely. You guys have a great rest of the day. And check, I always stumble over your name, but Bacon Bagel out on Instagram. And you have a YouTube channel, don't you? You have a travel channel.
Yeah, I've got 2 YouTube channels. One is called 𝗦cie_𝗰𝗶𝗶, and we haven't posted any podcasts recently, but we do from time to time, just kind of following our different business endeavors, do some other stuff besides Amazon. And then one of those other businesses is a travel agency business focused on Alaska, and we post some cool like fishing videos and stuff there.
Yeah, we might book a trip through them at some point, but yeah,
Come on up.
that'll be cool. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.
See ya.